April 1st, 2026. Siali and Roshni become irritated with Sachin and Tejas after their actions cause tension in the household. Meanwhile, Paresh discovers a letter written by Savitri. In the letter, Savitri explains that the cradle she left behind was meant as a symbolic reminder for the Deshmukh couples to begin thinking about starting families of their own. April 2nd, 2026. Vicas praises Siali for her impressive decorative skills and acknowledges her creativity and effort. However, the moment of appreciation quickly fades when Roshni loses her temper and directs her anger at Sachin and Siali, which once again creates conflict within the house. April 3rd, 2026. Siali refuses to tolerate Minara's attempt to humiliate her and stands up firmly for herself. At the same time, Roshni becomes anxious about Sachin's plan to travel to Dubai, fearing that the trip might expose the lies and secrets she has been hiding. April 4th, 2026. In an attempt to solve the matter, Sachin and Siali seek help from a police officer. The officer advises them that the best lead would be to contact Roshni's uncle who lives in Dubai and suggests that she reach out to him in order to locate her father. April 5th, 2026. Sachin tells Siali that the situation they are dealing with is extremely serious, which explains why certain people are going to great lengths to hide the truth. Growing suspicious that something illegal might be involved, Sachin becomes determined to uncover the deception and reveal what is really happening. April 6th, 2026. Tejas mourns the loss of his father-in-law and becomes emotional while standing in front of his photograph. Despite his grief, Sachin begins to doubt his sincerity and deliberately provokes him, suspecting that something about the situation is not right. April 7th, 2026. Renuka's disagreement with Riya over the topic of surrogacy quickly turns into a heated argument between Akash and Riya. In the middle of the conflict, the police suddenly arrive at the house to arrest Sachin, causing panic and confusion among everyone present. April 8th, 2026. A video recorded by Riya reveals the truth about Arun's mistake, which proves that Sachin is innocent and leads to his release from custody. Later, Paresh proudly praises Sachin and Siali for bravely standing up against injustice. April 9th, 2026. Roshni confronts Shikha about Sachin's phone and the situation surrounding it. Their discussion soon turns into a heated argument, and the tension becomes so intense that their long-standing friendship ultimately comes to an end. April 10th, 2026. While driving in a hurry, Sachin accidentally enters a restricted no-entry zone. Traffic police begin chasing him and eventually stop him, confiscating his vehicle for breaking traffic rules. April 11th, 2026. Feeling humiliated and angry about the situation, Sachin wants to teach Arun a lesson. However, Siali calmly explains that although he had good intentions, he still broke the law and should not act out of anger, eventually convincing him to calm down. April 12th, 2026. Sachin reveals to Siali that the issue involving the phone actually started with Shikha but was later manipulated and directed by Roshni. Meanwhile, Riya decides that she will spend her wedding anniversary with her parents instead of with Akash. April 13th, 2026. Riya is shocked when she sees Akash dining with another woman at a restaurant. At the same time, Sachin and Siali admire their own relationship and hope that their happiness will last forever. Their moment is interrupted when Riya confides in them and reveals that she wants to divorce Akash. April 14th, 2026. When Riya suddenly goes missing, her worried father informs Akash about her disappearance. Later, Riya makes a surprising decision and openly declares that she wants to end her marriage with Akash. April 15th, 2026. Riya returns accompanied by Sachin and Siali, and her arrival fills Akash with strong emotions. The couple express their gratitude to Sachin and Siali for supporting them. Meanwhile, Roshni's scheming behavior disturbs Renuka, who ends up directing her anger toward Riya. April 16th, 2026. Siali receives a major decoration project that boosts her confidence in her work. However, she becomes worried about how she will manage the financial costs. Sachin supports her and encourages her to seek help from Riya, who kindly agrees to provide the necessary funding. April 17th, 2026. Renuka falls victim to Minara's manipulation and interferes with Siali's plans for the decoration event. She deliberately chooses a time after Roshni leaves the house so that the situation remains hidden from her. April 18th, 2026. Siali feels nervous about the success of the decoration event and worries whether everything will go well. Meanwhile, Shakuntala advises Renuka not to blindly trust Minara. Later, when Sachin praises Siali's work, she feels reassured that her hard work has paid off. April 19th, 2026. Mr. Sonam is mysteriously murdered, shocking everyone. As the investigation begins, suspicion unexpectedly falls on Sachin and Siali, turning them into the main suspects in the case. April 20th, 2026. Siali expresses gratitude to Akash and Riya for helping her with the decorations and gives them her first check as a sign of appreciation. Later, Sachin asks Siali out on a date, and she happily accepts. April 21st, 2026. Sachin and Siali become alarmed when they witness Vicas suddenly fall from the terrace. The incident leaves them shaken and worried about what might have happened. Later, Riya warns them to remain cautious. April 22nd, 2026. Siali becomes suspicious after discovering one of Vicas's shirt buttons in a strange and unexpected place. Meanwhile, Supriya secretly leaves Krish at the Deshmukh house, forcing Roshni to quietly sneak him inside without anyone noticing. April 23rd, 2026. Sheetal accuses Sachin and Siali, which increases police suspicion toward them. Later, an anonymous tip reveals that Vicas had an argument with Minara shortly before his fall, leading investigators to suspect that Minara might be responsible. April 24th, 2026. Akash continues trying to reconcile with Riya and win back her trust. Meanwhile, Sachin and Siali search Minara's house and question her about Vicas. At the same time, Roshni panics when Tejas questions her after noticing Krish. April 25th, 2026. While secretly entering Vicas's house to investigate further, Sachin and Siali are shocked to see Roshni appearing in the CCTV footage. Meanwhile, Tejas spends a pleasant and cheerful time with Krish and Roshni. April 26th, 2026. Sachin and Siali confront Roshni and question her about why she was at Vicas's house. Later, the police and the couple are stunned to discover threatening messages sent by Sheetal to Vicas. April 27th, 2026. Despite Sachin's attempts to intervene, Sheetal forces Vicas to marry her at gunpoint. Meanwhile, tax officers arrive unexpectedly to shut down the showroom belonging to Tejas and Roshni, sending them into panic. April 28th, 2026. Sheetal is finally arrested for attempting to force Vicas into marriage. After the arrest, the Deshmukh family celebrates happily when Paresh returns home. April 29th, 2026. While dropping Paresh at school, Sachin notices Krish and Supriya together and becomes suspicious of their actions. Later, he warns the Deshmukh family to prepare for a surprise. That evening, the family gathers on the terrace to enjoy Biryani together. But the peaceful moment is interrupted when Kishore arrives and reveals that his daughter Bhavana has run away from home. April 30th, 2026. Sachin gathers the entire family and expresses heartfelt gratitude to Paresh and Siali for always supporting him. Later, Paresh becomes emotional when Sachin surprises him by naming his driving school in Paresh's honor.